The following program is rated TV MAL, TV MALS, TV MALSV. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
What happened?
Had a slight weapons malfunction, but everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
We're sending a squad up.
Negative. We have a reactor leak here now. Give us a few minutes to lock it down. Large leak, very dangerous.
Who is this? What's your operating number?
Welcome back, everybody, to This Week in Bullshit. I am your host, Justin Proper. For the first time, we are finally live on time. I think this is the first time in, I don't even know how long, but whether we're on time or we're like 5 minutes late as usual, we are here every Thursday, and I'm very glad to have all of you here with us today. And with us today, our special guest is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez with that weird tattoo on her forehead. I'm not sure exactly where did you get this, Miss AOC? Oh, Culture Casino, everyone.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Wait, I'm sorry, it's Stephen Walton. My bad.
Sorry. Video files. Anyway, hi guys, Culture Casino. I have a YouTube channel. I have a live channel. I'm working on a news channel. I'm coming to a channel near you. I'm here on Justin's channel. Later, I'm going to be on Supreme Heretics channel, and then after that, I'll be on Comics Division's channel. I'm saying channel a lot. I need to stop saying channel.
No, I may as well put that in the tags. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Also with us today is a guy who just kind of blends in with the background, honestly, which I really like. I don't recognize you. Who are you?
Well, my pronouns are in my name, but you hit all of our names.
Yes, we like it to be pronoun free and making it more gender inclusive, if you will. No, I'm kidding. What does it actually say? It's probably a bunch of bullshit that I don't care about. Z's or this is why I'm having it off today. Mr. Zer or whatever your fucking pronouns are.
That's not how you use pronouns.
Okay, you stop lecturing me. We also have Tommy. Tommy is here now posing as Plank from that lovely show Ed, and Eddie. Love you, guy. How you doing?
If you're over 40 and you're white, this stream wasn't made for you.
I agree 100%. And and of course, coming back, I think she might be a new regular here. I really like this person, and apparently a lot of people do as well. Miss Saggy Melonz is here with us, returning to the show. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back. Hello.
Hello again, as always. We're going to put Madmartigan by the poop. No way. No, there's no way I'm putting Saggy Melonz by there. And let's say hello to the lovely chat today. First off, according to Christie, coming in hot with a $3 super sticker with a thumbs up. Thank you, Christie. I'm glad that this stream is Christie approved. Very much appreciate that. Thank you, Christie. As always, Story Man Jack is also here. And I said we might be on time today, and I was correct. Yay, we were on time. Stone Cold Jeremy says, hail Justin and the great panel. Hail to the wonderful chat. Smash the like button. Looking forward to This Week in Bullshit with all 5 beer emojis. And hey, cheers to you too, Stone Cold Jeremy. Thank you again for supporting the channel. If you feel so inclined to, don't hesitate to give this stream a like. And if you don't like what we're talking about, go ahead and hit that dislike button. My feelings will not be hurt. I don't care. Helps the algorithm. Hit the bell for notifications. All that fun, stupid shit that all your favorite YouTubers say. Keely Chow is saying hello to everybody. What's up, man? Me82 is saying what's up, people. Well, hello, our friend from the UK. Hello here from the US. Runner says, hail Runner. One of the two Australian twins is here, the Toxic Aussies. Nick is saying hello to everybody. Sam is also saying hello to everybody. What's up, guys? Trap is here. Dude, thanks for popping on. You're always you've been so awesome to watch over the last couple of years, and you have such a great voice. Use it more. We like it. Matthew is here as well, saying cheers. What's up, man? It's very good to see you. Backyard TARDIS is also here. And I think we will get to today's first subject, which came to a bit of a surprise to me. There were so many funny stories that happened. I don't even know where to begin. I actually had to have a whole other section that's like the cutting room floor. There was so much that I saw.
I think the people out there want to see the proper cut.
The improper cut. Well, we'll think about doing the what was it, cut for time segment if we do have time, because it's cut for a reason. But yeah, we'll start out with this guy who, talk about priorities. If you're a doctor and you're taking care of a patient, would you show up to a Zoom call meeting for traffic court? That's a great question, as this plastic surgeon did exactly that while operating on a patient, and two people there, including the officer. As you can see, this guy had a traffic violation, and he's literally operating on a patient. And if you can believe it, let's read some of what transpired. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. So this was just today. I don't know. This was last Thursday. So this was right before this is around when we went live. So he was in traffic court, and the judge says, unless I'm mistaken, I'm seeing a defendant that is in the middle of an operating room, appearing to be actively engaged in providing services to a patient. Is that correct, Dr. Green? Is that so? And he says, yes, sir. I do not feel comfortable for the welfare of a patient if you're in the process of operating that I could put on a trial, notwithstanding the fact that the officer is here today. But he assured that, it's fine. I have another surgeon right here with me who is also doing the surgery, so I can stand here and allow them to do the surgery also. Yeah, I mean, he's acting like he's going to get his morning coffee. Would you be comfortable with this doctor if you were getting plastic surgery, paying top dollar for that Botox?
Absolutely.
She would be comfortable with this doctor.
100%.
Multitask.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's a doctor that's letting you know by doing that he can get the job done no matter
where
he's at.
Tommy and me on the same page with this one. Yeah, he's a badass. Like, what other doctors can be like, what? Give you bigger boobs and go to traffic court? Been there, done that, no problem.
Yeah. Or he's just basically, throwing his dong out there and smashing him in the face with the mushroom stamp, saying, "Look, I got you know what? I got more important things in my life."
Yep. This is what I feel about your traffic laws.
Yeah.
Why do you think I got the speeding ticket in the first place?
Yeah, because I'm kind of busy. I do things for a living. You want to hold a hearing and stuff? Yeah, I'm busy.
Yeah,
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Can you say that just hold on, just one more time without the poop in the way?
I'm busy.
Now
you couldn't tell I was important by my Tesla I was driving.
Yeah, exactly. No, that was a good reading culture. A very busy man with a lot of things to do, as we see. Much like how that guy got a ticket, obviously. But what about this guy who decided that he would just they choose to get lost? This guy in New York says that he got lost on his way to the bank and instead crashed into a New York zoo instead. So
seems reasonable.
On his way to Bank of America and just went. The documents say this off-roader wildly drove the SUV up on the walkways and narrowly avoided hitting pedestrians and employees as he sped through the zoo. this seems like, I don't know about you, but how many of you, aside from Madmartigan, get a bank and a zoo confused?
Well, let me tell you something. If you're ever in New York City and any one of the 5 boroughs, it's pretty easy to mistake the two.
Boom.
Oh, fair enough.
By the way, I love how it's worded. Like, it almost makes it sound like he was like intending on crashing into the bank, but he crashed into the zoo instead.
He's like, oh man, I didn't want to try to hurt
Crash
any
into
animals.
the zoo. I wanted to crash into the bank.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Sorry,
that'd be
that
a
stood
federal
out
crime.
to me.
Yeah. I don't think it was on purpose, though, to be honest. But this, but at any rate, enough with these animals.
Well, you know what, Justin? I think it totally was on purpose.
Oh, God.
Wow. Thank
I hope
you.
you're happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Improper.
No. Wow. Thank you, Tommy, for that input. So last week was our 69th This Week in Bullshit stream, and we had, of course, a couple of Australians on there, Lyndon
Gross.
Hall and Lethal Lightning. Well, you weren't here, so fuck you. So they got into the boys got into a bit of trouble this weekend when they got lost at sea while drinking beers on an inflatable mattress. This is a true story. So Lethal Lightning and Lyndon, after our lovely stream, decided to celebrate by swimming on the beach, and their inflatable mattress, which they had full of beers, obviously, because it's them. They floated about, I think it was over 100 meters was where they were supposed to be floating, just kind of like a little offshore. And they drifted thousands of meters outside to where they were in the middle of the sea.
Got a lot of sun, too. Look, he's darker than me. Look at those legs.
Right?
I know.
That may not be
Lethal
the
Lightning.
exact person.
I was born with that skin tone, and he just sat in the sun, lost at sea.
I have been told that this is an accurate image of Lethal Lightning's legs. We have not seen Lethal Lightning's legs. We don't even know if he does have legs. But hey, here it is. Apparently, maybe it's a photo recreation. I don't know. But yeah, and I love that. At the end of this article, I thought it was pretty funny. So they basically got 2 of their mates to save them, luckily, from a phone call. And he said the 2 will ultimately return to safety. And when asked what they do differently next time, they expressed almost zero regrets. One of the guys says, definitely would check the wind forecast before anything. But other than that, we had a pretty good time.
Yeah, but they didn't. I bet they didn't like drop an ounce of beer.
I thought for sure
Probably
you were going
not.
to say that they would have brought more beer with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if nobody got hurt, nothing was lost in the sea, I think that's kind of funny. I think if anything happened that was really bad, aside from them just waking up or straying so far away from land, I think they're fine. I think I would say that too. Yeah, nah, we had fun. We were just doing our thing, and now we made news, so we're good. No one got hurt. Nothing was lost. We're good. Got a nice tan.
Yeah, exactly. It's a win-win for everybody.
Right.
Keeley has another theory that Raging Rhino was at home getting pegged by Ruby Rose. That's interesting.
That's
good
hot.
for him.
Sounds hot.
Yeah. I mean, good for you letting her take charge. Or did you let her? Probably not.
Bam.
Always wonder how Bank of America still has customers. Yes, they're giraffes and zebras and.
I have Bank of America.
According to that guy, at least. Yeah, it's one way to get across the Victorian border during quarantine. Yeah,
Yeah, that's some Australian bullshit. I don't know what he's talking about.
This is like an Australian thing, anyways.
Right?
When you said that, I'm like, I'm not surprised. It's Australia. That's just how they roll.
I love this Soul Assassin. He's like, Winston. That's like if one of the beers floats off. You know how you have those beers that have those little covers on it. That's like a flotation device. That's what happens. They just floats out.
I was thinking more like Fenton.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Leave
Never heard
those
of it.
legs looking nice, though. I'm just saying, like
That's not actually him, but yes,
leave those legs looking nice.
they do. They look amazing.
You can totally tell that they're legs, and there's two of them.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yes. There's definitely two of them.
Yep. Easily identifiable legs.
See,
yes.
I'd be mostly afraid because I love to swim, but I don't like the ocean, mainly because I'm afraid of sharks. And I know
As you should be.
Right. So it's like, I know where I live, we don't have that many shark attacks or anything, but in Australia, they got some interesting creatures that live in them oceans. I would not want to drift too far away from shore.
Oh yeah, no, everything there wants to kill you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's really scary, especially the crocodiles. Those are the worst. Everything else perfectly fine. I can deal with. Anyways, we have some stupid criminals in the news as well. Thank you for everybody who's just joining us, by the way. And Sola says it's a great question. What beer do Australians have? They have all of it. The Sentinel says Saggy's looking for a man down under. Okay, all right.
Oi, oi, mate! I'm looking for me for a man down under.
Is this your?
So he can.
Oh, that's your Australian accent.
I don't do. Okay, I don't do. For some reason, whenever I do Australian accents, it always ends up being like a Boo from Simpsons accent. It's very weird. I don't know why I can't do it.
Into an Indian accent?
Yes, I don't know why. It starts off Australian, ends Indian. I don't know why.
I'm not so sure it started off as Australian.
I would like to just stop the proceedings just for a moment. I would like to point out that Culture Casino is being very racially insensitive right now with the blackface.
How dare you? As a black woman, I'm offended. How dare you? We have way more stars than that on our faces, sir.
Improper!
Bad Culture Casino.
Spank yourself, Culture. Spank it.
Oh, yes, indeed. Oh yeah. By the way, here's a candidate for one of the dumbest criminals of the year thus far. We have I know we got like 10 months more to go, but this was already pretty dumb. So yeah, you read the headline. This woman from Oklahoma is linked to a home break-in after Cheetos residue was found on her teeth. You may be asking why? How come Cheetos on her teeth is where people are like, yeah, definitely her. Couldn't have been any other lazy fuck who's sitting on the couch in every other home eating Cheetos. No, it can't be. No, because this woman apparently, while she snuck into this woman's house while she was babysitting, had left behind a bag of Cheetos and a bottle of water on the floor near the open window of the bathroom. Yeah. I think that'll determine it. That'll when you're like going by, like, hey, have you seen anything? Just like, nah, got this like orange.
Well, you know what? She's just proving that she's professional because she brings her own snacks on the job.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't need to loot.
Do you know what's weird?
Any of that?
Do you know what's weird? I was watching Night Stalker on Netflix.
Oh, lovely.
Obviously.
Yes. Well, I was interested because I listened to a band called Skinned, and they do songs on serial killers and awful crimes that happen. And I wanted to educate myself. Anyways, so I noticed one thing about Night Stalker that they pointed out is like during his activities, he would stop and make food and stuff. I'm like, why are you guys criminals are weird? Like y'all don't prepare for this enough where you just eat beforehand so you don't have that urge to put your fingerprints and stuff on everything and make yourself a sandwich. It's weird.
You're not taking into account all the work that they're putting in when they're doing this stuff. I
Yeah,
mean, do they really have time to eat like a full meal before they go out and do this? I mean, you're going to get into the job. It gets a little messy. You get a little bit overboard with it. You got to stop. You got to have a sandwich. There's nothing wrong with that.
But Cheetos and water, you couldn't have just had a sub or something and ate before you committed the crime. That's a stupid way to get yourself caught. Is like, oh yeah, I was hungry. I brought my lunch to work and I accidentally left it there.
Oh, what if while they're on the job that person becomes their lunch? Then it all makes sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you get away to actually eat a person, that makes sense. But bring more than just Cheetos and a bottle of water for your side meal. It's just weird.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And you didn't even clean your teeth after eating Cheetos? That's like so slow. You're dirty.
I mean, did it just happen? I guess so.
But you didn't lick your teeth? Like, it's not like you could have just licked the teeth or something. Right. See, Matt, he's doing it right now. He's licking the teeth, and it's like weird. You couldn't just clean it. Yeah, you could have done that real quick and got them Cheetos off. You're right, Cheetos off.
Okay, now he's trying to seduce us, and it's making me uncomfortable.
No, I was just getting the Cheetos off of my teeth.
Okay.
I just got back from a B&E, so you know.
Okay. Yeah.
You gotta make sure.
We believe you.
So word of advice, people, if you're gonna commit a crime, probably eat prior to the crime so you're full and you don't leave your evidence behind.
Bring what you need to bring with you. A part of your B&E kit is those little toothbrush things, and you like snap on it, and it releases a little bit of a gel, so you can just brush your teeth right there after the B&E.
Or get one of those one of those little protein shake things that they sell. You know, a little meal in a can.
Oh, Ensure. Yeah, bring a can of like Ensure or Boost.
or, and hear me out. She could have had a very well balanced breakfast, and she could have gotten this new Fruit Loops pizza, which is now available at a pizza shop in Iowa called Fong's, because that's the first thing I think of when I think pizza is Fong's. And this, by the way, if you think this is gross, listen to what it's actually made of. It comes with sour cream and cream cheese sauce, and it's topped with mozzarella, Fruit Loops, and drizzled with Greek yogurt and condensed milk. After they put it in the oven, obviously, or before, I don't know. But some people like it. Others are saying it's a crime against humanity. I don't know. I think this looks fucking disgusting.
Okay.
It is. But it's still better than pineapple.
No.
So fun quick story by Saggy. And I don't think I've told this story to many people, especially online. So I had a friend who partaked in the marijuana, and she had partaked in that hobby one day, and I didn't do it, but I was there, and she got munchies, so she got a bowl of Rice Krispie treats and milk, and I was like, all right, you know, she's just got munchies, she's gonna eat it. But then she put cream cheese into the mix and grape jelly into the mix and mixed it up and ate it. And then her sister came over and was also eating, and they're just eating it. I'm sitting, my face was like, oh my God, do you realize what's in that weed that what is this? And she's like, it's so good. So when I saw this, I immediately thought of the time she put grape jelly, cream cheese, and milk.
Saggy, you're completely mistaken. That wasn't weed, because cocaine is a hell of a drug.
It was. That's why I'm sitting here like, this is real? Because I
think she was just pregnant. Like that sounds more like a pregnancy thing than a weed thing.
Pickles and ice cream, and
she wasn't pregnant. That's the crazy thing. She wasn't pregnant. She was just stoned, and that was her go-to snack thing. And I was just sitting there like, that's what are you doing? The milk was gray at that point. It was disgusting.
Stop.
It's gross.
That one caught me off guard.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. That's why I'm like, why do people do this? Why do people make these weird concoctions out of things?
Because they're high.
You do realize in some countries that they drink their milk and it's chunky, right?
What?
Oh yeah, this is 100% true.
I love chewing my lips.
Look up like Mongolian milk, man. They have a lot of the milk that's curdled like that. And they drink.
Nope. No need to. Roger Haynes sent in a super chat, so we can get the fuck off of this subject.
No, you got to answer first. You got to keep going, Matt. Thank you, Roger, for the Canadian $5. Says, woohoo, got a raise today. Here, have some money. Well, hey, thank you, Roger, and congratulations on your raise. Dude, like everyone
nice.
Everyone who's here, type in a 1 in the chat for Roger celebrating his raise. Thank you, Roger, for the super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Here is a 1 for you for your raise. Congratulations, my friend. Good to have you here. And yeah, honored that you would spend part of the raised money on entertainment like this. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Eagle Rider. I think that's Rosetta. Rosetta, thank you for the super chat. Rosetta's a sweetheart.
She changed her name?
What's that? I think so. Yeah, first time seeing it, but yeah. Yes, she changed her name, but yeah, the pizza sounds like the IQ of Iowans. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is Iowa. What did somebody say earlier about Iowans? Yeah, it sounds like the IQ of Okay. I don't know. Somebody said something about Iowans. Oh well.
Mad. You probably want to change your icon.
Why? What happened?
You probably don't want what's going to happen if you don't change your icon.
What?
Oh, the fruit is like his armpit. Oh, that's sweet.
You guys, if you guys don't understand a reference, I highly recommend you go to Madmartigan's YouTube channel to find out the origin of the tomatoes and the.
Change it.
That was a great stream.
Change it.
All right, I'm changing it. God.
No, what is this?
Are you ever going to bring up my share thing?
Thanks for changing it.
I'm not a huge camper. I will go out. I'll go outside and then come back in quickly. I'm not going to stay outside. I'll stay outside. Like, I will sleep outside my house, but going into the woods, no. It's not happening. Steven says Jane is a nature chick. Confirmed. Dude, you knew that. You had to.
What's happening?
Just wait. Almost there. It's almost there.
I'm into archery. I don't know if I said that before. And I've had friends who have tried to get me to go like hunting. I'm just like, no, I'm not going to put myself in the middle of the woods with animals. That's not, no, not trying to do that. Not trying to get that, getting bit by a deer or whatever. Bit by a deer.
There we go.
Bit by a deer. No.
Right.
No.
Yeah, absolutely not.
No. Bit by a deer. I'm not doing it. Steven says Jane hunts in the city with her bow.
It was a great thing.
Was it still going?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, is that why I heard the audio still? I was like,
yeah. You're a terrible human. It's okay.
Well, that's okay. I don't know what it had.
All right, I'm fine. I'll change it back.
I don't know what it had to do with. No idea what it had to do with what we were talking about.
Madmartigan's adult magic shop.
This is not a real thing.
The pacifier. That's right. You can have
these are not available.
No.
These aren't available.
Oh. God.
There are not three sizes.
We would like to clarify that they're not available right now because they are currently sold out. Gentry Casino is a marketing genius, and he made sure that these were available to a lot of people. Unfortunately, he did not really expect the amount of people that were coming out for these.
Hey, Justin, you still got that thing?
Grossly underestimated. Grossly underestimated that. Grossly.
The thing I sent you?
Yeah.
No, not that thing. Jesus, man. People have already forgotten what this is in reference to. This is for your B&E kit, people.
You just told me to share it. Okay. Terminus S, thank you for the super check. Culture's like, I'm so sexy from my head tomatoes. Oh, with the avatar.
Thank you, Terminus. Yeah. Thank you, Terminus.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Means of destruction is here. That means shit is going down. Welcome, Seams. Very nice, Seams. Memes, very nice to see you here. Thank you again, Rosetta, for the super chat. By the way, yes, Justin, it is me, Rosetta. Just wanted to send you some love and support. Had a really rough week, but you guys give me a good laugh. Well, I hope we continue to give you guys a good laugh or two, maybe two. That'd be nice.
Rosetta, where are you getting this money? Rosetta, where are you getting this money from, girl? If you have OnlyFans,
don't question it.
If you have an OnlyFans that I didn't know, I'm going to be very mad at you. Very mad at you
for not telling us.
Right, for not telling us. Not because you have one, because I didn't know about it and I want to get a link right now. Give you some more money, girl. We'll get you some more money.
Indeed. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Fruit Loops fucking pizza. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what to say. What's more sad, this or being fined 2,700 euros for being terrible at ABBA karaoke? Which is it? By the way, what I found out, this wasn't a karaoke bar. No, this guy was just doing it at his house and having parties at night and singing. What's the worst singer you've ever heard on karaoke night?
Madmartigan.
What did they? What did they?
Never heard
Whoever
you
it
sing.
was, what did they sing? That you were just like, oh wow, this is awful.
Zombie. I used to do karaoke night every Wednesday night, and I would hear a lot of women would try to do that zombie song. They just butcher it, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't think this is bad because I would love to find some people who just destroy great songs. Like, nah, that was bad. You're gonna have to pay me for being here and having to subject my ears to that awful singing.
I would say probably one of the favorites that everybody likes to do would have to be Freebird.
I thought it was Drake.
They did that for karaoke.
Bird now.
No.
Sound like dogs. You hear dogs baying in the background.
Believing. Hold on to that feeling.
Oh God, no! I can't even. Backyard Cardies, thank you for the $5. I greatly appreciate it.
Ooh,
Am I not pretty enough?
No.
I am reading a super chat. I've done 3 B&Es today. 3 of them?
Did you eat?
That's a good point.
Did you eat before you did them? Or did you leave Cheetos on the floor like a stupid person?
Bit by a deer.
That's an interesting question. Yeah. Did you? Hopefully this isn't a confession. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Anyways, yeah. So let's get to the Florida men, because there was a lot of them that were really, really fucked up. But this one, I think, sets the precedent for all of them. A Florida man speeds through a crash site and then tells deputies when he's pulled over he has business at the Ritz. He has I have business to attend to.
Was he talking about a box of Ritz crackers? Because I might be able to believe that.
I mean, this is in Florida. I don't know what the Ritz is referring to. I know that there was like a club in New York or LA or something, but I don't know what the hell that is. But
we need Reina here to explain Florida things.
I'm from Florida. Yeah. I'm from Florida, and I don't even know what the hell.
You'll be our Florida man spokesperson for the day.
Yeah, we
sounds like some chicanery to me.
Yes, I have parrot head. Yes, I have. Fuck off. But yeah, I think that sets the precedent for all the other ones. What business did this Florida man had to tend to? Was it A, the Florida man cut off his wife's lover's willy? Just blatantly did that. Was it that the kind of business that he was up to? Some dude is fucking his wife and he had to do the deed. Was it the Spanish rapper? Is he the Spanish rapper who was arrested for cutting off his roommate's dick just to make a viral video? Not for like a legit reason, like he's fucking your wife.
What are you talking about?
Not a
man? What are you
legit
talking
reason.
about? Viral videos are legit, man. That's life, Justin.
Yeah, I know. This could have been the viral video.
If it meant that I go like viral, I would cut off Culture's penis in a heartbeat.
Why Culture?
Why not?
He's the only. Well, I mean, that's the only penis I've seen of everybody up here.
Oh, know what Culture will do to Madmartigan to be able to get it.
Wow.
And I can't blame.
I'm learning something
frozen?
new. I'm learning
there he
new
is.
things about these people on the panel. It's great.
Yeah. Anyway, so was it this guy, or he heard about the Florida man who was naked and shaking his penis at people and decided to shoot him?
Oh, why'd he get shot?
Because he was dancing naked and shaking his penis at people. That's why he was shot. I didn't say it was a good reason. That was
doesn't seem to add up to me, man.
I would say the viral penis cutting guy wins that one, because like, who does that? Who, like, that's like,
a star in the making.
He actually had a really good reason. This is an excellent story.
like, can you imagine a conversation? Hey Tommy, like, I got this idea for this video and I need your help. Oh yeah, Saggy, what is it? I want to cut off your penis and film us doing it because we're gonna make millions. Is that worth you losing your genitalia, Tommy?
Well, see, I would be smart enough to be able to get a stand-in, and I would automatically put Walton in that position.
Wow.
Hey, wait, go back up real quick. I want to see the pictures of him and his roommate. These two should not be roommates. Like, how did these two end up rooming together?
How is he the victim? Did he agree to do this? How, if he's agreed to it, I wouldn't say he's a victim. He's a willing participant.
Is this his accountant that he had move in with him? He's like, no, I'm not gonna do a Spanish
it's his
rapper.
Manager. It's his YouTube career manager.
Wow.
I am
referring to probably this guy. It was a deadly weapon he had out. They had no choice.
Wait, so was the Florida man that was
What's that?
naked shaking his penis? Was it the other guy's penis that he cut? Was it the guy in the last one? Did he cut his buddies off and then he's shaking it at people in the streets and he got shot? Right?
Oh no, these are all 4 separate stories. But
wait, go back to that one. Theme Park asked if there you go.
Did they say the amputation was consensual?
Yeah, can you check on that?
Was it? Yeah, was it?
He agreed to. Look, read the story.
I was hoping you'd. I was going to get to that, but thank you. He's going to. Okay. So the guy who cut off the dude's dick reportedly cut off the penis belonging to Andrew and Andrew Breach. It's a British teacher. After the latter made a deal with him to get paid for every time the amputation video was shared on the internet.
An Oxford-educated British teacher.
Yes. An Oxford-educated British teacher.
So he agreed to it.
Yes. Yeah. He said, whack my peen.
So he's not a victim. He agreed.
Whack off my peen. None of that sounds good.
Wait, slow down.
Oh, do you actually want to go through this?
Yeah, dude, this is like cuckoo bananas.
All right, let's go down this rabbit hole then. Fuck it. While it hasn't been disclosed what entailed immediately after the gory incident, basically cut it off with a 12-inch kitchen knife, and it was never found because they got rid of it. They cut it off.
Wait, they got rid of what? The penis or the knife?
The knife.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about. I don't know where the.
By the way, they use the pajama pants like cord around.
I didn't really want to read that out loud, but thanks.
That's why I'm here, man. Let that slack. The slack in the pajama cord that's wrapped around your penis.
What's better, this or tampons?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Right. So while it hasn't been disclosed what entailed immediately after the gory incident, police officers investigating the case told the court in eastern Spain that they found Breach, 35, who taught at a local language academy, bleeding heavily after the stunt. Another officer said that he had wanted to sever his penis because he did not feel completely male.
So he was just being cheap then. He didn't want to go to the correct route, and he wanted to be cheap. He wanted to go for the home saw-off kit.
So again, he's not the victim. He was a willing participant. He's not a victim.
And you're telling me there's no bath salts involved in this thing?
No, absolutely none.
Are we not going to finish the story?
No, because
sorry, folks. Sorry, we're gonna have to look it up ourselves.
What is there to really finish? It's more like he willingly willingly agreed to have his thing cut off.
Madmartigan, he doesn't have anything left, so there is no happy ending.
That's awful.
So he says, when interviewing the victim in the hospital, he told us the accused cut off his penis. Andrew said he did not feel 100% a man and wanted to get rid of it. And agreed on a deal with the accused to pay him $200, which would depend on how many views the video of the amputation received on YouTube.
There's There's a lot of crime involved here. I mean, he's practicing medicine without a license. I mean, there's a lot going on here.
I'm very conflicted with this story because it'd be like one thing if he cut it off just for views on YouTube, which he did, but at the same time, it's like the guy who he agreed to it. So it's like he wanted and agreed to having that happen. So is it a crime?
Yeah, it is still a crime because actually it'd be looked at the same way as somebody who's getting assisted suicide. Because there's no medical staff on hand and there's nobody to actually treat the open wound that's actually created, it would be considered the same thing. So
okay, I mean, it's just still weird that somebody would like agree to do that, and if he didn't want to be a male, then like he had there's steps to take. You know, you were working as a professor, you were teaching. I know teachers don't make that much money, but they definitely make enough where they could at least take the first steps to gender reassignment. So,
but that's not even what he wanted to do. I guess the payout was only like $3,000 that he ended up getting paid for. Yeah, I wouldn't get paid $3,000 for my dick getting cut off. That's not no, there is no price for that.
That doesn't even cover him getting it sewed back on if he so wanted to.
Well, he actually did. He did have it reattached and is now fully functioning. Like the one dude, Lorena Bobbitt, had cut his dick off and he became a porn star. Apparently, it's possible.
No, I mean it is. It's just like I think the discussion would have had to been like, "Hey, I want to do this video. It's gonna get viral, and this if it gets a lot of views, we could take that money and you could actually get your gender reassignment the right way." But it's just weird, man. It's just weird.
It's strange the things that people will go through. In other news, Harvard degrees. I know what it's equivalent to. Oxford degrees are no longer valid. Nope, they are not. Oh God, that took. I did not know that was going to go for that long.
That's just weird.
It didn't go for very long at all. Remember, it got snipped short.
Get out of here, Tommy!
Wow.
Tommy's. I don't know. Sorry, Tommy. He got me, y'all. He got me. Oh man!
Wow. So, have you ever thought of getting paid to shit in a bucket and send it to someone?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, your dream might come true, and there's a bonus. Send in your poop and get a 6-pack from Duclaw in a new Give a Crap challenge. So,
what the fuck is Duclaw? I knew about this.
Culture.
Brewery.
When did Walton actually set up the Duclaw? When did he do that behind our backs? We weren't aware of this one.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. He's being coy right now.
What the hell is Duclaw?
Yeah, it's a type of beer.
Why?
Colorectal colon cancer is crappy. As the nation's second deadliest form of cancer, it kills thousands every year. And this March, adults can enjoy a limited edition glittery beer that can't be purchased with money, but can only be accessed with their own poop during National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month.
What the, bro?
The unusual task is part of the clever Give a Crap challenge hatched by the Colon Cancer Foundation, Squatty Potty, and Duclaw Brewing Company, with help from whoever the fuck, reaching their goal of providing 10,000 cancer screenings to underserved communities in 2021.
Wait, go back up. Go back up. Does that say Sour Me Unicorn Farts Pilot Batch?
Yes.
I would just like.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm looking at this and I think it's a pretty shitty idea. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Well, that's because you no longer give a crap about others.
So who's gonna do it? Who's sending their poop here for some beer? Who's doing it?
Well, how much do you have to send?
Apparently, all you have to do is just take a dump and.
Yeah, I got that part, Justin. I'm talking about the rest of it. The packaging. Doug has put it in like a HEB bag.
Yeah, they send you the squatty potty, or whatever the fuck it is. Basically, you're given something to shit in, and there you go.
Can you imagine having a straight
and you have
ass?
To ship it, but it's at no cost to you. It's for research.
Imagine having a straight face, right? A straight face walking up to like the UPS or the FedEx place and handing them a box that you know contains your shit. Like, and just being dead ass serious, handing them a box that you know has shit in it and just being like, okay, off you go.
Well, actually, you know what? Actually, to be fair though, like if you want to be serious for a moment, this does actually happen all the time. And while it does happen in medical laboratories, it happens a lot with Stephen Walton because he wants proof that his enemies are actually working for people.
Well, no, I know what happens. I was an endoscopy tech, so we would send out specimen things that we've gotten, like polyps and stuff, to labs but we'd have a special courier, and they would come and pick it up, and they'd personally deliver it to the medical facilities. We wouldn't do it through mail unless it was like something that needs to get mailed out for like to other places that couriers don't go to. But like a person who's not in the medical field, who doesn't know sending their own poop to the mail like it's a regular package.
Well, that's the thing. When you don't hand these kind of things off, you got to drop them off.
I don't know. I'm still gonna be like, I don't know. Is it worth free beer though? Is it worth the beer? If it was cash, I'd do it.
Culture looks like he's ready to say something.
No, I just can't believe that. I can't believe Stephen went behind our backs. I'm really kind of. I didn't know he was involved in this, and now I'm kind of concerned. But maybe he's not. Maybe we're wrong, Tommy, because normally it's not a solid thing that Walton's working on.
This is so true.
Wow,
it's a little more loose than that.
I kind of want to do it though now. Would you guys judge me if I do it?
You want to do a Walton?
No, I don't.
We can make sure 48 ounces is sent to you. If you're going to do it, you're going to go the whole 9 yards.
No, I want sparkly beer. I want glittery beer.
I have so many questions that aren't going to get answered by this panel. So,
well, I mean, please.
Probably not, and it's probably for the best.
You could try. Yeah. I might have an answer.
No,
I guarantee you, I'm full of answers.
Yeah, I'm full of answers and shit apparently. So, like, let's go.
Well, hey guys, there are buckets out there for you, I'm sure.
By the way, can I get that link?
There is for everyone.
Is your day job not?
Well. That's right, Becky.
Your day job not paying off anymore, man.
I mean, if I can just get paid off, my shit, just I mean, you know what I mean. I'm just moving it from one place to another.
It would save. It would.
Do we have to freeze it?
Yes.
We do have to freeze it. I figured we would have to freeze it.
If you ever open a box, the first thing you see is a ton of those little car freshener trees in the box. Definitely don't open the box.
Because you what? You did this mean?
Hey, what's up, Rookie? We're just talking about shit here.
Yeah. Like if it has to be frozen, I'm already there. Like I got 4 or 5 packets worth of, in the freezer. I was saving it for a different project, but like if I can make money off of this one.
Project.
What project?
Yeah. Don't worry about no. But if I can no. So, but if I can make money off of it, that sounds like a better investment of my shit.
Matt does not like one of his neighbors. You can tell.
Every day the neighbor's like, why do I keep waking up to a bag full of turd on my front porch? Who's leaving me bags of human feces?
Why is it halfway frozen? Like,
why is it frozen poop on my? Can you not just regular poop, frozen poop, so it's been taken care of?
No. I always run it in the microwave. I defrost it.
It's all homemade here.
Your house must smell awful.
What, when I defrost my shit that I use for my neighbor? No. Yeah. I open a window. It goes right out the window. And I have the vent over the oven.
Right.
Like you do.
Sucks up that defrosting shit smell. Like that's.
You know what, Matt? I could see you being the type of pain in the ass to hate your neighbors so bad that you would freaking have a porta potty put outside, not like a good clean one of them dirty ones that they have at a flea market.
Not even
and just go out there every day using
outhouse, ever. No.
Oh God, I will never use a porta potty ever in my life again. Those things.
I'll get the one that doesn't have the seat, but it has like the foot grips on the side of it. Like, boy, I tell you what, that's always a shock. Like when I was in Iraq, like every time you're like, oh, I really need a porta potty, you go in there, there's just the foot grips, like fuck, because like that's not how Americans.
So yeah, so I used to have a neighbor I was not very fond of, and they would have just incredibly loud parties. And so there was another neighbor that was constantly throwing like just bags of cat shit from the cat box thing out. Mm. So I would just like every once in a while I would throw like a completely emptied, I'd open the bag and toss it over the fence into this guy's pool. They're full of cat shit. God. So just a bunch of little cat. I was pissed. I was like, dude, you're it's weekday. You're being an asshole. Can only call so many times.
Yeah, no, you acted in a responsible and mature way,
reasonable way, right? Yeah, I was in my 20s. So
I've never gotten so mad at. I mean, I've gotten mad at neighbors, but not to the point where I just, go throw poop on their doorstep or something. I thought of it, but I was like, nah, we don't do the poop out here. No poo poo.
Yeah. Well, I have an interesting. Well, no, I'm not going to tell that story.
What?
Yeah, probably not today.
What?
Just go ahead and leak it out. Leak it out, buddy.
Right.
Leak it out like you're gonna do when you get your free beer.
No. I'll do that story another time when Madmartigan tells the whole cock in the grass story.
Y'all got too many stories.
Rookie wants some poo puns. Apparently, you guys got any? I don't. That's all it says. I don't know what else to. I don't know why else he would be saying that. Yeah. Do you want more, or like, what are you asking?
Well, I'm sure Madmartigan would have some, but he's probably all out right now. His freezer's stocked.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I have a whole bottom basket just ready to go.
Say Steve Kenobi 3 times, he will magically appear, and we will have all the puns we could want.
Indeed. But yeah, let's take a little break from shit and talk about COVID.
I just found a poop joke for
okay, go for it.
Okay, ready? Hold on. Me. Okay, here we go. Why did Tigger from why did Tigger? I can't read.
Yep, Tiger Woods. Go on.
Why did Tigger stick his head in the toilet?
He never did that.
I've never seen that one.
Okay, well, he was looking for poo.
Boo! Can we boo someone off of the panel?
Okay, wait! I got another one. Hold on. Why did the man bring toilet paper to the party? Because he was a party pooper.
Madmartigan, I know where you're sending your next frozen poop school.
Thank you for joining us.
I have never retroactively regretted having someone on my channel before.
What? There's not that many poop jokes out there that's that funny, guys. I mean, I can't be like Tommy with the friggin' good zingers, all right? I have to Google them.
That was a shitty joke.
Yeah, see, that was a shitty joke. See, he's funny. I had to Google it. He's funny. I had to Google.
Yeah, definitely not sexy at all.
This whole conversation went right down the drain.
Yeah. Down the
pooper.
Well, speaking of sexies, whatever.
Wow, that's sexy.
Wow,
dude, that's revealing.
Improper.
Whoopsies.
Flush this.
Speaking of sexy, you know what is apparently to dating sites, vaccines. It's like the new big pickup line on a dating app, especially according to OkCupid, which of course everybody uses, obviously.
Hey, sexy, have you been chipped by Bill Gates? I have. Sorry, go on.
But apparently, people are into, people who are vaccinated. And by the way, there are a lot of advantages to doing so. Not right away. Maybe wait a little bit until the first round goes around, and then see what you got from there. That's just me personally. But hey, definitely get yourself one, because then you won't be like these kids. If your kids get vaccinated, they will not have to be in their little igloos. Notice the tuba player is having a great time in there. Can't even fucking fit. Yeah, so you don't want to be like these band geeks, do you? You don't want to be like them, right?
The idea that vaccines are sexy, though, Justin, is really a one-up for all kinds of people that have venereal diseases that have to get shots all the time for them. This is good news for them.
Yes, indeed. I don't know. That's just what it says. I'm not saying it, but
Hey, culture. Did you get vaccinated? Did you get your COVID shot yet? Is it the first one or the second one?
Yeah, I don't do COVID.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got my vaccine. Does that turn you on?
No.
Okay, it doesn't work, y'all.
He's also married, so
yeah, that was just uncomfortable for all of us.
You know what? I was going to say something, but I just decided to let you do it.
Because the whole time I'm like, Justin, jump in here.
No,
I just like picking on culture.
It's fine. No, we got bigger fish to fry than getting vaccinated, kids. I mean, we just really do.
We're not. We haven't even scratched the surface yet, though. You see, because if you think the igloos are just for stationary objects, they now have portable ones.
Hell yeah!
I'm not gonna
sign me up.
I'm not gonna lie.
And the one guy, I love the guy back there. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Wait, is that a person or a statue?
That's a person right there. He's watching this other person.
Oh, actually, I thought he was all red. I thought it was like
people. There are two people here in their little igloos.
Well, yeah, there's the kid and the adult.
Yeah, and then the old guy back there going like, "What the fuck?"
Justin, you remember about like a year ago we were making jokes about how like parents are like overprotective of children, and they, one day they're going to have their kids basically like Bubble Boy running down the streets. Look what we got now.
We got
that joke has come around full circle.
You know what? I'm okay with this because I like that COVID and this pandemic has given people a good enough excuse to show that they're very weird.
I would wear this everywhere if I had it.
Right.
Not because like I'm worried about it or whatever, just to see, because I'm in Texas. Could you imagine me wearing this around in Texas?
Oh yeah. By the way, congratulations. You guys are just gonna
thank you.
Open up. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now some people are just like, yeah, best not to do it right now, not right away. But if not now, then
dude, trace those people down. You know exactly who those people are.
I mean, didn't they say that once a vaccine was made for this virus, that things would kind of slowly get back to normal? Why is anyone surprised? There's a vaccine now, so.
Well, we just got to flatten the curve, and that's only going to take 2 or 3 weeks.
And people won't know if the vaccine actually works. Right. Yeah, and people won't know if the vaccine actually is effective unless they start allowing people to be back to normal. So.
I saw Biden wearing a mask, and I'm like, wait, didn't this motherfucker get vaccinated? Why is he wearing a mask? What's the point of the vaccination if we got to wear a mask?
Right.
Well, I hate to tell you, if you're looking for normal, you missed that train, because in case you missed it at the beginning of the year, they've said over and over again, this is the new normal.
No, Wookie, I just meant like just going to the gas station. I would wear it just
like
to walk into the gas station.
Like I said, when this all went down, if they they're going to take as long as they possibly can to say, oh no, it's okay now. And so the states are just getting off their butts and saying, you know what? F this. And so pretty soon you're going to have 5, 6, 7 states total that are still doing this practice right here. And the rest of them are going to be like middle finger extended.
Well, you know what? You want to know what the most annoying thing about this is? And I'm not even joking when I'm actually saying this. I am so sick of hearing about this shit with this freaking stupid coof bug, and everybody has to be vaccinated. And everybody has to wear about 1,500 masks on their face like it's the brand new razor that just came out because the Mach 5 wasn't enough. We need about 15 blades. This is the kind of mentality of these people, and it's just not going to end. And it's actually hurting people that actually have real problems. Like my wife, for example, she has problems with asthma, and she has problems with bronchitis every once in a while. Now, because of that, she can't actually go out and see her regular doctor. She's got to make a special appointment to go see him. And if she has to go to urgent care, guess what? That's not going to happen because they will not take anybody in urgent care that's coughing. So now her only option is be able to go down to the emergency room at the hospital, and they're going to charge her for that.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, at the end of the day, even after it's, quote, normal, right? There's still going to be those people who are like, well, I still want to wear my mask while I'm working, or I still want to wear my mask when I go into the bank. And it's going to open up another wave of a bunch of people complaining about wear a mask, not wear a mask type of thing. And it's just going to be crazy. It's not going to be, and I don't see this being normal for a very long time.
No, I don't think it's even normal now.
No, it's not going to be.
No, but see, what I was trying to say is, like, look at the narrative. They're obviously trying to say vaccines. They're very sexy. They'll help you, not become single anymore, or whatever. Give you a pickup line. It's so weird how they market it like that. But then, yeah, like, you have ridiculous like this, and now they're portable. And now you see where I'm connecting the dots here. They're going to be. The marching band is going to be in those stupid things.
That's wild.
And you don't have to be like this woman who just decided to use her thong, her underwear as her mask.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. She's in a lot of, like, weird viral
big
videos.
seller in Japan.
Yeah, this is her literally taking it off right, like, in the store. Oh my gosh, it's pretty great, isn't it?
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, and apparently, if you're in North Carolina and you've smoked at least 100 cigarettes in your lifetime, then you can get vaccinated in a few weeks. What the fuck is with that? Why?
Nice.
Why 100 cigarettes? That makes no sense.
Yeah, so guys, go.
Oh my god!
Hurry up!
Smoke up, Johnny.
Oh my god, my head.
In your lifetime? How about the past couple of weeks? Man, that's just, like, really, like, weird, subtle marketing, or what the I don't even understand this.
If you're a smoker and you have not smoked, and you've been, like, if you're a smoker and you haven't smoked 100 cigarettes at this point in your life, like, you're not a smoker. You're just somebody who might smoke when you're drinking or something.
I just imagine, like, the board at Marvel will be like, all right, how can we take advantage of this COVID thing? I know. Why don't we put out information or, like, make it to where if you've smoked at least 100 cigarettes, you get the vaccine? Perfect. We'll get people just wanting to buy more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if you keep your packs, right? You go to the store, non-smoker, like, I just got to smoke 100 because this is the only way I can get a vaccine quicker is if I smoke 100 cigarettes.
I guess you could half-ass it.
It's a win-win for everyone.
I don't.
Just get a couple cartons, throw them on the ground in front of you, and light them on fire. You'll be fine. You'll be able to get that vaccine in no time.
Thank you, Matthew.
Do you have to provide them with the Marble points? Equals out to 100.
Thank you, Matthew, for the super chat. Already there are 2 variations of the virus going to be like the yearly flu shot, but scary deadly.
Actually, there are many more than that. Many more.
Just give me more money, government, and you can do whatever you want with this virus. Just give me more money. Give me more.
Look, I'm just in time for pictures of stupid people. Yeah, you're just in time for that. Stone Cold Jeremy says, if you're looking for normal, it's somewhere between negativity and noxious in the dictionary. Normal as we knew it no longer exists.
Mm-hmm.
Well, part of that is just, there is some sort of underlying, natural evolutionary change, sure, but to be so rapid like this,
we just need to reclaim what we had. And that's up to us. It's not the government's not granting you permission. The federal government, again, they're not going to tell Texas you have to do things this way. They're not going to tell Mississippi you have to do things this way. And more states are going to wake up to the fact, because Florida's been saying "F you" for a while. And again, you're going to have 7 states. You can imagine what color they are. That are going to go along with this, and the rest of the states are going to go, no, thank you.
This is pretty much nothing more than the mass marketing of stupidity.
Yeah. And each of these promotional campaigns that we were just highlighting are, again, they're marketing to the lowest common denominator. Hey, we're going to try to convince you that you'll get to have sex with people. People will think you're more attractive if you get this shot.
But I'm not looking at OkCupid. If Tinder says that, then
that's a good point.
Justin, you didn't hear that their next campaign is going to, are you having erectile dysfunction? Well, go out and get your COVID vaccination right now. It cures a lot more than you realize. Coming soon from your federal government.
There's some questions about some of the proteins in the various vaccines, but I'm not going to talk about that here. But
we don't need to get into the nitty gritty of
the
all
science
that.
of it. No, because we got to trust the science and stuff.
Yes, always.
I've always said that.
Do you know the most annoying thing about wearing a mask is, aside from having the mask on your face, is I always get confused with my coworker, and without our masks, you would never confuse us. Number one, she has like green hair right now. And she's Caucasian, and I am not. But every time I get a customer and they'll be like, hey, aren't you that girl? And I'm like, no, that's the other one. We're not even the same race. We're not even the same skin complexion. You're only asking that because you see a mask on our face and somehow you get confused. I'm like, she has green freaking hair. We don't have
and that's one of the many benefits. Sorry, that's just one of the many benefits that people don't talk about with the mask. With a mask, we are all one race.
Shut up, man.
It just bothers me because every time a customer comes in, and these are customers I know.
No. Did you really just say that?
What?
Shame on you.
Say it again. Say it again.
Under the mask, we're all one race. Like, we're MLK's dream come true.
Thank you.
What did he say?
Madmartigan, could you do us all a favor? Can you be a little less white?
Yeah, dude, just drink some Coca-Cola. It'll fucking help.
Get a little bit closer to the poop there. We'll see what we can do.
Anything that black people have.
And I know that
anything directly in
really?
my reach.
Really? Get the fuck out of here.
What did I do?
Well, Wookiee supremacy, you're going to be very, very happy about this. Even if you don't get the vaccine, you should still go for the butt swab. I completely agree with that, except Japan does not agree with that. They have asked China to stop performing anal test swabs on their citizens. They said, please stop doing this to us. Like, look at this poor man. He's obviously in a lot of pain, or he's witnessing so many gross things happening. Like, he has to see butt swabs every single day.
Whoa. Wookiee likes butt swabs. Don't rain on his parade. He likes his butt swabs. Don't take
No,
that
but
away.
the poor doctor, he's horrified. He's not ready for this kinkiness yet. He's never seen anybody toss a salad like this before.
No, Justin, that's actually not the face of somebody that had one of the COVID swabs. That's actually somebody that had too many ounces of Waltons all at once. That's what happens to you.
Yeah, well, I disagree. But yeah, China's making people they're not just doing it to Japan, they're doing it for everybody. All of the foreigners coming into their country, if you're just passing by, even if you have some sort of you got a layover, unfortunately you have to bend over backwards to get to where you got to go. So yeah, it's crazy. So this has been a thing for a while. Apparently, people claim that it causes psychological pain. Yes, of course. If you're not into butt stuff, of course. Yeah, it's an exit only for the most part. So why would you be okay with that? Like, would you prefer this or like the stupid nose thing? Like, would you do this over a vaccination? I'm just curious.
Me thinks that Japan is not self-aware of the own adult content they put out into the world, which kind of negates that whole thing they're trying to do.
YetiCast, how did you know? You weren't supposed to say anything. It was supposed to be our secret, YetiCast.
Oh, we already knew that wasn't secret, Justin. Giggity.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
Yeah. I say butt swabs for everybody. Everyone deserves a nice tossing of the salad every now and then.
I don't think that's what they do, Justin.
Well,
and if they did that to you, then you need to go back and ask questions. Either you weren't at a official butt swabbing place, or
Justin, that wasn't a swab if it was plastic and it was vibrating.
Mad, why are you so mean to Justin? Oh, you look at
why would you bring that up?
Yeah, now he has to go back and figure it out. And
why would you do this? Why would you say something like that?
Hey, buddy, the sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
I forgot what else I'm supposed to say. The sun's getting real low.
Oh my God!
Get the phone number. I love it.
Yeah. Yes, Dr. Seuss is an important issue. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. That's our big headline story. But yeah, until then, the poor Japanese people having to endure China tossing their salads.
Yeah, just turn your head and cough.
Japan is the last country to be talking about that type of stuff, though, because like I said, I don't think they realize this type of adult entertainment they release into the world.
Oh wow! Thank you, Culture Casino. Wow, I did not need to see that.
Now you need to see it again.
Do I need to? Well, I guess so. I wish I hadn't seen it.
Now, isn't that just ridiculous? I think I need to make a button that says "Women Lie." I'm going to put underneath the lettering Amber Heard, so that believe men. So "Women Lie, believe men" with Amber Heard underneath it. I think it'll be a perfect button to do something like that.
I don't know.
It might be nice. Yeah. I
don't know, Culture. That pin convinced me that you're lying right now. So,
Okay.
So the pin got me. The red lettering.
So there was that actually does lead me to something I wanted to talk about. Why hasn't she been fired yet? Exactly. How long has this ship been going on for? A couple of years now, and it's really gotten a lot of traction. The last year or so.
Interestingly enough, there was an article that was published counter to this the same day that said that she is gone.
I think this was in response to it.
There were more successive articles to follow. You're right. I mean, there were dueling narratives the same day. Again, I mean, she wasn't fired. Maybe she wasn't fired from Aquaman 2, but her contract wasn't for Aquaman 2. They put another actress in Aquaman 2. Maybe they wanted to say. So, but she did film some scenes for the Snyder Cut. Her and Affleck and Leto all filmed new scenes for the Snyder Cut. But I'm the more I keep hearing, the more people that are coming forward with information about it, the more it seems pretty practical. So it is what it is.
That's a great point, Soul Assassin. We could just send Amber turds for the free beer instead of.
Well, I think she's got it covered.
Yeah. My whole take on that, I don't talk about the situation that much because it's just, I think overall, I feel like regardless if you believe Johnny or if you believe Amber, I would say that the situation itself is warranted for her being removed, just because if everything that's come out on her side is what she said and what she's admitted she's done, that would have been enough to be like, you know what, I don't want to deal with any of this. This is too toxic. We're trying to make films here. This is way too controversial. And I would just fire her and just be like, I'm sorry, but you know, it's got to be done. So whether you believe one side or the other, I think just the situation in general is warranted for her just to get removed. Because, you know what I mean? Just being devil's advocate here. Like, I obviously support Johnny, but I still think just for safety and for your brand and stuff, the situation entirely in itself, just remove her. Why, you know what I mean? Whether you believe her or not, just remove her. She's it's too controversial. Johnny's getting let go of films. Some people believe him and he's still getting let go. So why not her? She should just be removed.
Well, I think maybe the studio is afraid to say anything to her because they know what she's capable of doing, and they don't want to make that blanket statement because
they know what she's capable of doing.
They know what she does. They know what she does to blankets. So
I always, like, every night before we go to sleep here at my place, like we get some of the frozen shit I have and we put it above the doorway.
Keep her out
as a sign that you know.
Will.
You know, it was kind of like smeared it on the front door to make sure that the spirit passes.
Absolutely, make sure the spirit, so that she doesn't come and shit in our bed. So every night, we.
Yeah, that'd be nice. A nice change of pace is to not have that for a little bit. Little nice relaxation there. Yes, for real.
I'm judging you so hard right now.
I know.
Judging so hard, dude. Just so hard.
But yeah, I mean, this has been going on forever, and I just got a little bit of excitement, just a little bit, when I heard that she had been fired and replaced by Emilia Clarke, which had been a rumor for a couple of weeks. So I don't know what happened, what went down, but I kind of want it to happen though.
Ooh, Emilia Clarke, me love Dragon Mama.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's beautiful. Oh my God, she's so beautiful.
Weird forehead.
Yes. Yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything, but
I think she's beautiful though. She's definitely.
Now I can't stop thinking about it, Madmartigan.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you did ruin that. Like, come on. See, that's why I judge you. I want to know what's in your freezer now. I want to know what's in your freezer. I actually want to see your freezer.
So that's the line, was saying she has a weird forehead. Not the Passover joke with the shit over my door.
No, that's over my head.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But goddamn you, if you make one joke about Emilia Clarke and her goddamn forehead, that's it. You're done.
Yeah, you're canceled. We're canceling.
No, the fantasy's ruined for me. Like, it's just it's over. She's now officially friend zoned. I can't do it.
I can pass the forehead.
You've ruined everything.
I'm glad I found the line.
Yeah, that's the line we draw at. We leave
Good to know where the standards are. Thank you, Theme Park Casual. You know where it is. Thought the poop above the door draws.
Y'all are hard.
Oh, shit went down. He's just saying hello. He's not. Subhuman isn't doing anything. Just above the door. Oh God. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed. Wow. I don't know what else to say. You could just read those while you're on the screen. If you're just listening, you just hear me go like, yeah. I'm scrolling through comments. But yes, we're gonna, dude. Sorry, she doesn't have top knock forehead. Have you seen her season 1 Game of Thrones? Yeah, I have. And now I
stared at the forehead the whole time.
I can't unsee it.
I gotta see her now. I gotta look back at her. I'm gonna Google her real quick.
I may be mixing her up with another forehead.
Yeah, hold on. Possibly. Let me look. Her forehead's fine. You're bugging.
Well, what is going on?
Maybe it's her teeth.
What is going on in your life, Martigan, that you're just worried about foreheads all the time?
No, I think I mixed her up with what's her name from Disney.
Bro,
no, I think it's something weird about her. Like she looks great when she's Game of Thrones, but when she's non-Game of Thrones, she doesn't look the same at all.
What do you mean? You're losing it. Hold on. I put her on screen. I promise it's safe. It's just Emily Clarke.
She looks different, Mad, because in Game of Thrones she's naked.
Yeah, she's naked.
No, I don't think that's not what I meant.
I'm pretty sure it's the difference. Yeah.
No, look at her.
See, Madmartigan would notice if it was her forehead, even if she was naked. So it wasn't
100%. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of weird forehead pics here.
I don't know what I just Googled her. I have it on the share screen, but I'm looking at her now. Her forehead's not that bad. I see
No, I
normal
don't think it's
pictures
the
of her.
forehead, but like I'm telling you, like there was something. Whatever. Fine, just call me crazy.
Yeah, you a little cray cray because she you know what it is? I think it's because she has very luscious lips, and I think with how her lips are, it might make her forehead to you
Maybe
maybe
it's the
seem a little.
eyebrows.
It could be. I think I kind of see what you're saying, but it's like it's not that bad. Her forehead isn't that crazy. She shows her forehead a lot, and her hairline is pretty high. So maybe it makes it look like her forehead's weird, but it seems normal to me.
I can't believe we're going on a tangent about Emilia Clarke's forehead.
But her forehead's fine. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful.
Thank you, Madmartigan, for this lovely.
I'd hit.
Oh, okay, fine, Dimogenite. Fine. All right then. Cool. Oh Jesus. Yeah. Speaking of weird shit. So apparently, there were a couple of clips of fucking Space Jam, a movie that I fucking hate. They have a new one, but with LeBron. Yeah, instead of Jordan, it's LeBron. Okay, fine, nothing wrong with that. But then Twitter just fucking trends this shit. Jessica Rabbit and Lola Bunny. By the way, I didn't know her fucking name beforehand, but apparently it's a bunch of weirdos who have some weird obsession over this bunny rabbit. And I just gotta ask you weirdos, what is the appeal about sexy cartoons like this? What are you guys on? Like, this is a bunny. Like, I don't get it.
But they sexualize them. The people who made if you watch the original Space Jam, yeah. Well, if you watch the original Space Jam, they made Lola Bunny have a scene where she was like low key seducing Bugs into like doing what she wanted, and they get in that face like when she comes in and Bugs is like whoa.
Oh, that.
Yeah, so it's like they made her a sexy character. So I mean,
I guess, but I don't know. It just kind of took me out of nowhere. And yeah, fucking furries. I don't know. I just thought it was weird, but oh well. I guess some of you might enjoy it. This is pretty funny. Space Jam 2 scene. LeBron says, "Hello, Lola. You do not make anyone horny. I respect you for basketball." Yeah, the politically correct Space Jam, for sure.
Well, I don't think she's going to have a problem. She's going to bounce right back from this.
This guy's really pissed off. This guy's really pissed off. The liberals took away Lola Bunny's fat fucking tits. Cancel culture has gone too far.
I mean, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. They gave her, they gave Lola Bunny breasts so that you can tell she was female. So she didn't look like I'm just being real. They gave her boobs so they can make sure you knew she was a girl. So like a girl bunny with boobs. So you know she's a girl. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm sorry. She's got boobs, guys. She's got boobs. And just so you know, she's a girl. And she wears booty basketball shorts. I'm sorry. Just so you know that she's a sexy bunny. Not just a regular bunny, but she got to be sexy. So, boobs.
Wrong.
Boobs.
They changed her forehead. What?
No, don't tell Mad that. Don't
Wait,
tell
what? What happened with the forehead?
Look, he gets on cam for the forehead. Look.
That's what did it right there for him.
That does look ugly, though. That does look. Well, here's the thing. Again, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You make her too sexy and people complain. You make her less sexy, people complain. You can't win no matter what you do.
So do nothing.
I love Lola Bunny, though. She was sassy and she was a good little love interest for Bugs. So
I didn't really care about the bunnies at all. That's just me. Thanks for stopping by Sporkin News Podcast. Good to have you here, man.
So attractive bunny and Cal Arts bullshit. Okay.
Possibly.
So high quality
Apparently, this is what they're comparing it to. I guess Jessica Rabbit. Is she gonna get canceled next?
Works for me.
God. I don't know. No, I said if she's gonna get canceled next.
Now, see, again, people don't understand the concept of Jessica Rabbit. She was supposed to be this very drop-dead gorgeous that everybody wanted, but she's married to the most goofiest-looking guy who, you know what I mean? That was the whole point. He was goofy and he was stupid, but he still managed to get this hot, sexy woman because, in her exact words, he makes me laugh.
Right.
And that was the whole point, is to show that even men who aren't deemed attractive, if they have a good personality and they're funny, you can get the smoking hot babe. That was the whole point of Jessica Rabbit's character.
Well, not only that, but the fact that her character was based after the old piano singers who traditionally had the hourglass shapes, and they looked really gorgeous. So
yeah,
they don't understand that because, cancel history. I'm so sorry, Culture. Do you have something to say, buddy?
Nah.
I want to hear it.
I want to hear it. What did you,
Tommy? Why'd you fuck that up? What the?
Yeah, Tommy.
God damn it, Tommy.
Damn it, Tommy. Your forehead's big. That's what it was, huh?
Guinea pigs don't really have foreheads.
They better not.
Notice how we can't see Madmartigan's forehead because he wears that goofy hat all the time.
So, well, you think I'm projecting onto these people how ashamed I am in my forehead?
Yes.
I don't think you have a forehead, Mad. I don't think it exists. It's not there. It's not real. We lost him.
Yeah, way to go.
So I blame Culture for that.
It's all your fucking fault. So yeah, and we can't go a week or so without talking about our good friend Gina Carano. Now, there are a couple of people who had spoken out against what had happened recently, especially within the last couple of weeks. Bill Burr, of course, as we know, was one of the people who spoke out, her co-star on The Mandalorian. And we all know the kind of stuff that Bill Burr says on the regular. Mm-hmm. So, and he's doing just fine somehow. Hasn't said anything that's crossed the boundaries for Lucasfilm. So whatever.
I thought about Bill Burr was on there. I forgot. When I first heard that too, I was like, Bill Burr is on there? That's a little weird.
Oh, it made it great. He was on
the Dave Chappelle show. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the Dave Chappelle show and he dropped the N-word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why is he not canceled?
I don't know. Why aren't the white actors in Django Unchained canceled? Context, I guess. I don't know.
Because it was run by a black man, so of course Bill Burr is not going to get canceled for that because, if the show was by Dave Chappelle, who is a black man, so it was okay. But I think Bill Burr coming out and supporting Gina is actually pretty noble, considering Bill Burr said some messed up stuff himself, so he can empathize.
And I don't think I need to explain to anybody in the chat what I'm talking about when I'm talking about how Gina Carano got fired. Am I correct? Is there anyone who doesn't know? Is there anyone who doesn't know? Please,
Gina Carano got fired?
Tell me. Yeah, no, I just wanted to just say that
from The Mandalorian.
Quick. Technically, they just didn't renew her contract.
They just what? Oh, just didn't renew it. Oh.
That sounds like a fire to me. Still sounds like a fire to me.
A parting of the ways, if you will. But Bill Burr just said, she was an absolute sweetheart, super nice fucking person. And, whatever, somehow someone will take this video and fucking make me say something else and try to get rid of my bald action figure. And she says, he says, I'm on that fucking show now. I got to watch what the fuck I say. Yeah, how is it how it's out there? It's fucking crazy time. There's people waiting, just laying in the weeds. Let's show that he's human and he's made a mistake in his past and take that dream away. Like, yeah, that's kind of what cancel culture is. And he goes on and I guess he makes a point. One of his guests says, I get what she was trying to say. Obviously, any comparison to anything with the Holocaust is a shoddy comparison. It's a dumb thing dumb thing to say. I'm not disagreeing with any of that. However, is it any different from all the people on the left when Trump got elected and they said he's like Hitler? How is that any different? That's actually a really good point too.
Right.
Well, here's another funny thing about them is they sit there and they like to go through somebody's personal history about what they said and what they possibly did and maybe some old show and everything like that. But when it comes to real history, they want that to go away.
Right. I mean, the one thing I love about Bill Burr is, number one, the reason why he gets, I guess, the pass is because he's a comedian, right? And comedians have said very offensive things. It's part of their shtick. Like Dave Chappelle does it. All of the comedians, the great comedians out there, have done it. And Bill Burr gets the pass because he's a comedian. But it's not like there's not truth to some of the stuff he says in his shows. Like some of the stuff he says, that's his stance. He makes it funny and people think it's funny, but he does. If you actually watch any of Bill Burr's stand-up, there's a lot of truth to what he says. He just makes it funny, so it comes off as a joke. But some of it is actually some of his beliefs. And I respect Bill Burr because he's not afraid of cancel culture. He's not, because he knows he can't get cultured, because he's just going to say, I'm a fucking comedian. This is what we do. Get over it.
That doesn't always work, though. They've canceled plenty of comedians.
They haven't canceled Bill Burr, and he said...
No, I understand him specifically, but the excuse of, he's a comedian, so he can't be canceled.
Saggy, in 2 months. Did you wash your hands, Justin?
What are you talking about?
Did you guys go to the bathroom?
Did you just go poo-poo? Did you just send your poop to that?
Did you bag it up?
No.
Did you freeze it? You got to freeze it first.
Saggy, in 2 weeks, or excuse me, in 2 months, let's have this conversation again about whether or not Bill Burr gets canceled. Okay?
You want to make a bet?
Are you sure you want to do that?
No, because the last bet I made, I know I'm losing because Gina Carano has not appeared on any YouTube channels other than the Daily Wire. So I'm already lost $20. So
you know what? I mean,
he was on Drug Creepios.
I would like to say that here's the biggest problem when you're talking about cancel culture and everything that's going on with it. And everybody who sits there and they rail against it, yet they turn around and they purchase these products by these companies that are pushing this kind of narrative. And it doesn't matter what company it is. Every time that you're giving these companies money, you're telling them that it's okay for the kind of nonsense they're pushing. That just emboldens these cancel culture type of people to just keep going with it. And it just doesn't end. It's a vicious cycle. And every time you're feeding into the shark, it's going to keep swimming around the tank.
Right. But that's why I always say every movement that has ever came out that existed, Me Too, cancel culture, BLM, it always starts with good intentions. And that's what the problem is that it starts off good, it bears results, and then you got all these other people saying, oh, well, that worked. Who else are we going to target now? Let's look at Justin Proper. Let's find a reason to cancel him, because cancel culture actually does work. So it's a problem because, well, I would never cancel you, Justin. But that's what the problem is that people see what works and they want to emulate that and keep going. And everybody's a target. Like I said, I will agree with culture. In a few months, maybe he's right. Bill Burr might start be looked at because now he came out in defense of Gina. Now everyone's going to go back and look at what has Bill Burr said in the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't even have to be a hard cancel. It could be something that's not really talked about much. I mean, how many shows and everything or specials have you seen Ricky Gervais do since he took snipes at him?
Right.
Well, when was this?
he took snipes.
Golden Globes?
Yeah, he took snipes at him during that.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't heard much from him in a few years anyhow, so I just figured, I don't know why they asked him back. I haven't heard of anything that Ricky Gervais had done, but COVID happened right afterwards, so I don't know. Yeah, Becky, that's a great point. Want a comedian who speaks the truth? Listen to George Carlin, or at least his version of the truth, what he believes to be true. And he was not for the whole canceling people thing. He was never for the political correctness. He sniffed that out a long time ago. Kind of makes you think of things weren't that bad in the 90s now, were they?
No, they weren't. And it's because people social media wasn't that big. It wasn't that big in the 90s. Once social media came, now everybody behind a keyboard, now they're lawyers and they're specialists on all these things. All of a sudden, you can Google something. Yeah, it's a problem, and that's why it's scary, because like I always say, I'm afraid to grow too big as a YouTube content creator, because I know once people see me start getting big, here come all the mistakes Saggy said in the, online. We got to cancel Saggy now, and that's scary. Like, it's scary that your entire career that you've built and try to build can instantly be over because of a couple people on the internet that are crying about what you said or done in the past. They don't care about what you're doing now. They're just like, oh well, 5 years ago, this is what Saggy said. They shouldn't be platformed. It's scary. It's scary times we live in.
Yeah, it really is. There's actually a not as many people covered it, but I'm sure you're all aware as well that Bill Maher, also another Bill, had had talked about the situation as well on his segment New Rules. He has a show every Friday on HBO. Yeah, I've been watching Bill Maher for several years now, and I like his stuff. He's on the left, yeah, but there are things like this that we can all agree on, that this cancel culture bullshit. He's always been, anti-political correctness and just liked humor. He's a normal liberal, you know what I mean? He's just a normal guy with a different political opinion than you, basically. He's not that much of a wacko. Is that correct, guys? Like, are we on the same page there?
I like Bill Maher. I think Bill Maher's funny. I think
I'm more interested. I really am curious what Culture's gonna say.
Yeah, Culture. Yeah.
He was better before he was better before he got to HBO. When he got he was one of the first victims of cancellation back when it was the radical whack jobs on the right that did it. But then he turned into a left leaning living meme. He does say some funny stuff from time to time. He does say some fairly intelligent things from time to time, but he's all about some of the extreme things that maybe aren't a great idea, that have been proven to be not a great idea many times. But hey, to each his own. He can be occasionally funny and or on point. So
I think what he said on his show was very on point. I'm not going to play the whole 7-minute video or anything, but basically he was basically saying that cancel culture was stupid. He's been quoted as saying, like, when what you're doing sounds like an Onion headline, stop. And he's referring to when the state of Lincoln, of Abraham Lincoln in Illinois, they were going to tear down a statue. Like the state of Lincoln wants to cancel Lincoln. Like, it's like ridiculous things like that. It's absolutely absurd. He's like, this is getting ridiculous. And he did echo something that Bill Burr had said, if I'm not mistaken. And he's also said cancel culture is real and coming to a neighborhood near you, saying that it's not just for celebrities, it's for everybody. So that was sort of the points that he made. Now, regards to Gina Carano, what he said basically fell in line of, just like she made like a reference to, the Nazis. And he's like, well, so what? It's not like anything else. That's another thing that he basically said. So, what I'm saying here is, are we close yet? Are we close to finally, just putting just hammering in the whole like cancel culture thing and just sealing it up and never seeing it ever again? Like, are we like on the decline from that whole craziness that was like the last few years, or is it just going to get worse?
You know what, Justin? I've said it before, and I really do believe that you see these type of people when they come out with their different things like PMRC, Me Too, they get the loudest right before they pretty much go silent. And that's what you're seeing now. They're really going nuts and they're rabid and they're screaming and yelling everywhere. And usually that's a sign that their movement is reached a point where it's no longer accepted, that people are getting tired of hearing it. And I wouldn't be surprised to see it just fade out of existence.
Yeah, and this is the analogy I wanted to see earlier. Bill Maher said that Gina had made some, Yahtzee analogy, and who doesn't these days? You're like the Yahtzees is the new I don't like you. It's always okay when Trump's, the whatever. By the way, you can't work in Hollywood if you don't believe what we believe. Yeah, in the 1950s, that's exactly what the left complained they were being told, with the Red Scare. Yep. So it's just the same song, different chorus.
I think people don't understand that the reason why the Yahtzees are always brought up to make a comparison is you're taking a situation or a thing you want to compare it to and trying to find the most craziest, most awful thing that's happened in history to compare it to. And yeah, it's not the best thing because you really can't compare to that, tomato. You can't really compare it. But people are using that to show the extremes of how they're feeling about something. And I understood that immediately when I saw her tweets. Granted, again, I wouldn't have made the comparison. There were other ways to do it, but I understood the intent. I understood that you were trying to get the most horrible thing that you can think of, which is that, and then make a comparison to something that's modern day. And it's never a good look because, again, you can't really compare the two, but you can try,
Well, you know why the reason that that's used more than anything else is because it's more of a comparable tone because it's a little bit more modern for most people. Because if you look back in history, there were plenty of people that were probably just as bad as them. And you look at the things that the Romans did. The Romans were horrible what they did to people.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it a lot worse than what he did. But because it's so far back in history and it's not as comparable as our times are now, that's why that's made a lot more often.
Right. But not only that, if you're not a historian and you don't know a lot of the history, that there were worse things that happened to people besides what happened during those times, you're not going to know. You're only going to go by what you know. And everybody in school has been taught about those times. That's one of the things they teach you in school. So it's one of those things that's the worst thing you really hear about when you're being educated is, well, this happened in Germany. This was one of the worst times in history. But that's, like I said, the most thing that they teach about. So that's why people don't look back and say, oh, well, there were worse people in history,
Right.
Oh, I had to sneeze. Sorry. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I still stand by. I don't think she should be fired. I do believe that she is a nice person, for somebody in her position as far as a celebrity to take time. And I will always respect celebrities who take time for the little people, that actually take the time to respond to people on Twitter.
Well, yeah, but I guess what I was really trying to get at, not whether we've had the conversation before about Gina Carano specifically. I'm just what I was trying to get at was, is this going to, like, with people like now, like on the left, like people have been pissed about this for a while, but no one said anything because they're worried about getting in trouble or whatever. So everyone's kind of felt this, but they haven't really confronted it. We're seeing more and more people do it and of higher profiles. Like I was wondering have we reached the summit yet? Is it, have we seen the worst of the worst? How much worse is it going to get before it gets any better?
They canceled Dr. Seuss. That's better.
Very true. That is 100% true. And it's just absolutely insane. It's just why the decision to pull 6 Dr. Seuss books is an important move for diversity on his birthday. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. Fuck you and fuck your books. Yeah, happy fucking birthday.
Screw your family that's still alive collecting money that they need to support themselves. Yeah, let me tell you.
I don't get it. I guess they're making enough like Cat in the Hat books that it doesn't matter.
Right.
So all for some reason they just decided, we're just going to discontinue these books because they have some sort of extremely racist illustrations. Which, by the way, have in any of Dr. Seuss's books, and aside, a few of them, but in any of the books that are mentioned, let's just get the list. I forgot where the list was.
Some of those books I've never read.
I ran The Zoo being one of them, and this one, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. From what do you I don't remember these books all that well, but I don't remember, like, I just remember a bunch of weird creatures, not like they didn't represent, you know.
Well, there were some apparent Asians, but like Kevin, listen, Hercules, Kevin Sorbo said it best on Twitter. If you're going to cancel some books from Dr. Seuss, why not just go back to Disney and all the stuff they had? Story from the South. Why is that still a thing? Why is that still up on Disney's Disney Plus to watch?
Song of the South?
Isn't that what it's called, Song of the South?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
that's never been on Disney Plus.
I thought it was. I thought somebody was talking about how it was on Disney Plus, and they put a disclaimer or something that it was.
No, that was Dumbo where they had a disclaimer for the crows.
Okay, well they had disclaimer. They had these, even if it's the Song of the South isn't on Disney Plus, they still have stuff on Disney Plus that has those stereotype things and have the warnings on them. So why not just pull them completely?
Yeah, it's very true, Yeti. Yeah, if you're going to cancel Dr. Seuss, and cancel, Abraham Lincoln is canceled. He's done nothing for black people. Dr. Seuss was a bigot, clearly, by, all of his obscene drawings of cats wearing hats and rhyming and shit, which is annoying as fuck. But other than that, what did this poor guy do to you? What did he do to you? He's just like, hey, I just wrote this children's book, The Cat in the Hat. I hope everyone likes it,
Oh, Dr. Seuss.
And then people are just like, no, fuck you, and your 117th birthday, I think it was. Fuck you on your birthday.
Yeah, it was dirty. That, like, on his birthday too. That was very dirty.
What a rotten thing to do. I mean, seriously, do you think he targets specific races or gender? No, like any businessman, hey, I'm going to write children's books, and why not do it for all children?
Right.
Wow. What a novel concept.
I like how people bring up that what he used to do before he made these books, like, oh yeah, he used to write cartoons in the paper and they were very political. I'm like, yeah, and he decided to stop doing that to make children's books, to make children happy, to give the kids stories that their parents can read to them to bed, and that's just so, oh my god, we got to cancel Dr. Seuss for wanting to not be a political cartoon artist, to make little comic strips, to making children's books. Yeah, what a monster, what an absolute monster Dr. Seuss is. I can't believe it.
Yeah, what do you think about this, Tommy? Like, tell us how much of a monster you think this clearly this evil man is. Like, he's more nasty than Mr. Rogers. Like,
this man is absolutely atrocious. I don't even know how his books have been on the shelves this long. Really, if it was up to me, him and the stupid Grinch, by the way, it's a really terrible fucking name. A Joker is so much better. I don't know how he's been around this long. This guy is a pansy, though. And really, why cancel him? Edgar Allan Poe was a lot bigger of a racist than he ever was, yet you could still find Edgar Allan Poe's books out on the shelves. What a bunch of nonsense. Somebody get me some fumes in here.
I don't know what
I don't know what that was.
I love it. That was great.
Were you like, a
Joker?
Joker.
I knew what he was doing.
I thought it was like an old Jewish ant.
I don't know what kind of old Jewish ants you have, Justin, but holy shit.
I don't know, ones who cross-dress.
I got to ask you one question. Does your Jewish ant have a big forehead? Because Madmartigan wants to know.
I don't know. Madmartigan, why don't you ask?
He said BRB like 5 hours ago.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
He's restocking his freezer with poop.
Possibly. Oh, Mike. No, Will, I will have none of that. I will have none of this.
That's true, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I guess just the.
That's true, though. I guarantee you, the ones he owned were probably the reason why he freed them, because he probably liked one of them enough. Was like, all right, I see your point. We're gonna free all y'all. But he had them. He did. He had them.
Now, quite honestly, I think this is just their ploy to try to reach out, and they're hoping to change younger minds because they want more young kids to grow up thinking like they think. And I think this is one of the ways to do that, because if you take out creativity or anything that may, lead to some kind of creative thought, they need that suppressed. And that's why they start going after children's books.
Let kids be kids. I can't stress that enough.
They can't have that though. They can't have it.
Kids don't know race. They don't know gender. They don't know any of these things. Let them figure it out like we all had to when we got older. I didn't know what homosexuality was when I was a kid. I knew of it. I heard of it. I grew up in a family of religion. Christians, they were Baptists. I grew up with religion, and I was told homosexuality is bad. It's a sin. And I grew up to realize I am pansexual. Like, it's not a secret. Like, I had to learn and grow up. Let kids enjoy being kids. Stop messing with the books that we grew up. Like, I can't. If I have a child, I can't read a Dr. Seuss book that I read before because now it's gone because, oh God, no, let them be kids. Let them be kids.
Yeah, that's the thing. And a lot of people are saying like in here, children are very impressionable. And people have said something like, by age 3, they become racist, I guess. Like, I don't know, with the first 10 years of their life, their biases have been, pretty much all but confirmed. And I never understood
You know what, Justin? Because every time I've ever turned on the news when I was younger and they were talking about the KKK marching somewhere, you seen those little kids in those bed sheets marching right along with them.
Right. Like you.
Oh, yeah.
Like people like to assume, like, racism, hate, it's taught. It is taught to children. These things, this book, the Dr. Seuss books, even the ones that they're talking about, the ones they banned, it's not teaching these kids to hate these people. Yeah, are there going to be stereotypes? Look at when the books were made. Like, think about it. Like, the kids are not looking at these books saying, or going to school saying, oh yeah, the slanty eye person. They're not doing that. They don't do that. So just let the kids be kids. Let them learn on their own. Or hell, let the parents teach them. If the parents want to teach them hate, I'm not for it. But you're basically taking the control of what parents want for their children away from them when you do this.
I just got back. Are we talking about that racist Dr. Seuss?
The monster, the hate monster.
Hey, Justin,
look at
Justin,
look at this.
Did you see Will Gentry's last comment? I think he put it perfectly.
By age 3, not by age 3, by age 3 months. Really? There was an article recently talking about how your newborn is already showing signs of what the fuck?
Yep.
What is it coming out with a hood on?
Where is this? What the fuck is he talking about?
No, because like they tend to want to be around people that look like their family, like they're familiar with. So a white baby who's around white parents will tend to want lean towards white people.
No. Let me tell you.
They can barely tell the difference.
My nephew is half Puerto Rican and half white. Okay, because my stepsister is white, and he has a little sister, 100% white. It's like he goes to school and he already knows about race and stuff because he knows he's half and half, but he is taught to respect and love everybody. Like
white milk.
Like, no, absolutely not. That's crazy that people are making up these bullcrap studies by age 3 months. Get out of here. Get out of here.
How many 3-month-olds are you looking at?
Your brain's not even their brains aren't even that developed. Like
they can't even form memories.
Look, I've always said babies are dumb. Like, we shouldn't. They're just dum-dums. Like,
and
I don't know why we're.
I have to disagree.
They eat toys.
Well,
they swallow gum. They
don't even know how to use a toilet.
Well, I have to disagree.
They ride their tricycles down the stairs.
I have to disagree with Will. I don't think kids are as dumb as they used to be. Kids are not as dumb as they used to be. Kids, because technology.
No, they're just boring.
Right, but
so boring. They just lay there.
There are like kids who are like.
And they stare in front of a screen.
10 years old, right? Exactly. But they're a little smarter, a little bit smarter than we were in our day.
You know what, Saggy? I don't actually think so, because if you take their computers away from them, you take their little phones away from them, Where's their real knowledge? Because I guarantee you that they can't answer any questions without having a laptop or a tablet or something in their hands to be able to access that information. They don't have no real intellect when it comes to stuff like that. Everything they get and all their knowledge is off the internet.
Yeah, like I just feel like Google and you know that should be like a an add-on, like not the whole, like, you know what I mean? It's great to have that ability to double check what you're saying, you know what I mean, or look something up rather than it being the go-to. I think that's the difference. Like, I think for most of us, you know, it's like we can have a conversation about something and be like, wait, let me Google to make sure what I'm saying is correct, or let me see how weird Emilia Clarke's forehead actually is, rather than, you know what I mean, like that being we're unable to have a conversation without leaning upon the ability that we have. And it's amazing to have all of that knowledge that gets, you know, in the palm of our hand, but
it's all useless.
But I think overall, I still feel like they're taking the parents' choice on what they want to educate their children with away. You know, if they want their children to know the history, because now look, like we talked about this before on another stream, and the point that was made is like, now if you take it away and these kids ever hear about it, now they're going to wonder why. So they're going to look back and be like, why was this book taken away? What was the controversy about it? Because listen, kids love drama just as much as adults do. So
yeah, like, why do I have to buy this book for $4,400? And what, like, or you can get it cheap at $1,500 for this one. I mean, they just so quickly $4,000 for this thing that you could probably steal from your fucking library in the next couple of weeks. I mean,
hey, on the plus side, at least these books are going to make people a lot of money.
Yeah, and on the fucking Amazon, it's like $350 at $400. Yeah, at the cheapest. What in the fuck?
Yeah, because like I said,
is this a fucking marketing scheme?
Maybe. I was just going to think that maybe they did this on purpose to kind of skyrocket the books prices. I don't know. It's weird. These times.
No, I thought eBay took all this down though, didn't they?
It's on Amazon.
No, this is not taken down. Definitely still here.
Oh, cool.
Buy it now if I want to.
But is this one of the ones that they said specifically was racist?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 6 books. If I read the Zoo, something else, Mulberry Street,
the Cats Quizzers.
Yeah.
Whatever. Wow, the original book is like.
It's just the most dumbest. The things they're doing with the kids stuff now is beyond ridiculous. Like, holy crap!
As long as they leave Hank the cow dog alone, I'm fine. Don't you dare come after Hank.
And Hank has just been canceled.
Yeah, we're gonna go cancel Hank now, purposely, just for you, not because it's like anything bad.
You don't even know Hank.
Well, I'm gonna know Hank, and I'm gonna go look into it because you brought it up, and then I'm gonna find a reason to cancel him, not because it's the right thing to do or anything, just because you said not to. So I gotta do the opposite now. So thank you, Mad. And I'm gonna make sure to send you all of the best foreheads I can find on the internet. All of them. You're gonna get, but I'm gonna be in your DMs every day with a random forehead picture. I'm gonna look up the most craziest foreheads I can find every single day now and DM them to you specifically.
I mean, while we're going, like Megan Fox, she has weird thumbs. She has toe thumbs.
Well, no, I'm gonna go right now on Google and find some weird. I'm gonna type weird foreheads and I'm sending every single forehead I find to you, starting with Tommy's.
Tommy, I think we're just gonna sit back and let them talk this out.
Yeah, no, all the foreheads now. Are you ready for these foreheads I'm about to drop on you? Because I got plenty. I'll even throw my forehead in the ring. You could judge my forehead all day. My forehead's beautiful, by the way. I just want to clarify that. I've got a beautiful forehead and a beautiful hairline. But I'm going to find you some weird ones. I'm going to get you the sloth from Goonies forehead. The dude from the mask.
That one doesn't count. No, those two don't. Those were but that was a mask, right?
No, that was his real. I'm gonna get you the real guy.
Look like that.
Yes, he did. The real guy. Yeah, the real guy. He's got a forehead.
He had a weird jawline too.
Yeah, he did, but the forehead. And yeah, we're just gonna send you a bunch of forehead pictures, beautiful foreheads. And yeah, that's where we're going with this. It's gonna be every day new forehead for you. And if you want to feel like you want to combat that with sending me some of your frozen poop, we can do that too. I'm ready. I'm down.
I'm like sending you my frozen poop.
Yeah, send me your frozen poop so I don't
because
have to...
then you'll do some kind of curse thing. Like, I don't trust women with that.
I'm going to send your poop to get free beer.
They're gonna know that it's man poop.
They won't know it's man poop.
Just by
What? Wait, what did he fall in? Was that poop?
Yeah.
I hate manure.
Yeah, but it's like girl poop. That's why it looks
gross.
weird.
No, that was cow poop. It was green.
It was from a girl cow.
No, it's just from a cow. It's cow's
Well,
poop.
cows are female. A bull is the male.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's cow poop. Yeah, okay, so you were right. I don't know I don't know cows. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean it is clearly the poop of a female.
Well, it's green, so we can confirm it's cow poop.
Right, and they're vegetarian as well. I get it.
Right. Yes. Okay. So we're on the same page with the cow poop. Okay. As long as we're on the same page, I might just send you cow poop now.
What am I going to do with cow poop?
Freeze it. Freeze it. That's what you do. You're freezing poop.
I don't think they're going to send you money if you send them cow poop.
How are they going to know? How are they going to know?
By the smell, the texture. Like
maybe I'm just a healthy eater. If they tasting the poop, that's all.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I don't know. You freeze poop. You're the poop specialist. I'm going to you for the poop information.
I do it just to ward off Amber Heard shitting my bed.
And for your neighbor too, as well. You forgot about the neighbor.
They forgot about the neighbor.
Yeah, you use it for the neighbor too. But I'm gonna send you a lot of forehead pictures. That's what's gonna happen. You guys heard it here first. I'm sticking to that every day. Matt is getting a forehead picture until I get bored of sending him forehead pictures. So I hope you're ready for that. You're gonna have to block me on Twitter. So I hope you got that block button ready because it's happening. Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking up the differences between cow shit and human shit.
Why? Just why? Really? Justin really left us here to just crap up his stream. Now what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Are we playing it? Yeah, you almost had it over left. There we go.
Super famous. Shut the fuck up. Very super famous. A lot of people know I exist. I am very super famous. Shut the fuck up. Very super famous. You are not, so you are shit.
It doesn't really work as well when he's not here.
I mean, it kind of has. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect. Is this my show now? Welcome to the Saggy Melonz proper show, where we could talk about cow poop and big foreheads, and you can only see this kind of content here, so make sure you smash that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button until it breaks, and then you can't use it anymore. But yes,
you're supposed to say that for the like button.
No, well, no, the subscribe button still counts as a button, right? It's still a button. Yeah, it's a button, right? You can.
I mean, it has it's button-ish. I think we overuse the term button.
Is there like YouTube rule that says you can't?
I can't watch anymore.
Why you do that to us, Justin?
It was fun. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into This Week in Bullshit. I didn't have to do a damn thing. I just could have let you guys go on for like 20 more minutes. All right, take care, everybody. Live long and proper, and have a great fucking day. Oh wait, you guys want to say something before you go?
Hey, everybody! Just remember, you can only find ridiculous content like this here. So make sure you're subscribed and come back for Justin Proper, so you can watch the chicanery of all the other people that are on the panel talking about shit.
Indeed.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. I had a great time as always. Love everybody on the panel. Love you guys in the chat. Still doing a giveaway, guys. March 12th is coming. I just added more stuff to the mystery box that I'm giving away for the #1 prize. There's at least $100 worth of stuff in that box. So if you're interested, go to my channel, Saggy Melonz with the Z, and look for my giveaway video. Type Saggy in the comments. Enter for your chance to win. Thank you.
Yeah, Street Smots, 3 p.m. Central, Saturday. Come check it out.
Thank you. Go ahead.
No, that was actually it.
That was actually it? Okay. Well,
Thanks.
Yep, anytime.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Thank you all so much for tuning into This Week in Bullshit, and have a great fucking day.
Well, thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.